Game 2 of the series in the A division, and the Big Hawks are only one step away from claiming back-to-back championships, as they'll have to take on one more time the Evil Empire. Welcome to the Rshl, Danny Wilson here. Well, it's been a very close game in game number 1. Evil Empire, despite having a bad season, they've kept their games pretty close through the 4 games they had these playoffs, but now it's our most critical test. They're going to have to take on pretty much one of the better offensive teams in the A division, and that includes 2 main players that we're going to be talking about in just a moment. But the Evil Empire, it's been a combination of keeping themselves in the game and some great defensive plays, both on the goalie and on their defense. And every moment is going to count for them here. They're going to need every advantage they can get to force a game 3. As we'll go to the breakdown, we'll start with the Evil Empire. For this time around, I am going to go for Robin Jocks. He's been doing great defensively, but now like I said, every single moment in this game is going to be critical. He's going to need their support, Greg Berlanti, every step of the way. Both goalies coming into this match are hovering around the mid-800 mark in save percentage, which is not great. So both these teams are not infallible, but they're going to have to take whatever advantage they can get on both sides of the rink. For the Big Hawks, we're going to go straight to the top. Steve Nato, 11 goals, 15 points in total. When you pair him up with David Lane, who we saw last time around, this can make a big offensive pair. Just like we saw in the game against the Whalers with Nick Cassetta and Justin Viverito. This is going to be a big test for them. These are the 2 that they're going to have to stifle here. But for the Big Hawks, these are going to be the go-to guys, but I wouldn't be surprised if they start going to Matt Riordan or Blake Haller. So with that, it is game 2. If the Big Hawks win this one, it is all over. If the Empire win, we go to a game 3. The ball drop is next. Officials for this game: Mel Lewis at center, Paul Pelka on the boards. And this is a critical game. Big Hawks had the big advantage getting game 1, looking to finish it off right here. Empire looking to take it to game 3 as we get underway in game 2 of this series. Rich trying to break through. They did gain the offensive zone. Runs into a roadblock, and now the Big Hawks will have their first chance. Nato having a little trouble getting through. Riordan runs into a roadblock of his own. Mike Rich will enter the zone and try to chase down, but Brian Hooks will be there to cut him off. Nato for the Big Hawks trying to exit out, but instead puts it around to Hooks, who will send it back. Gino Giangreco at the point. Now send down deep over to Mike Rich in the left corner. Hoffman getting covered by Ennis behind the net. Looking for an opening, back to Rich at the left corner. Now goes back point. Gino Giangreco with a shot going wide. That may have got tipped as it's played out of the zone, and Doc has to get over to Hoffman, and he'll play back to Gino Giangreco, who will stretch it up and missed Mike Rich, as that will go down for an icing. Big Hawks win that draw. Hooks with a wrist shot going wide. Gino Giangreco will take it behind his net as he will lock it out of play. This will come back to the Empire zone.
In my damn bag.
Getting tied up. Back over to Gino Giangreco for the Empire. Attempted clear. Just gets around Blake Haller now centers to Colleen Murphy, who'll get it up. Barrett Modi on the attack, getting covered by Ennis on the right end boards. He takes a poke check. Modi resets one more time, now centers up, and a shot from Murphy got blocked by Haller. And it will bounce off a stick and glove down by John Cowan. Yeah, still looking for a win here. It goes to the Empire. Backhand just goes wide from Ethan Giangreco. Took me a moment to get him. Colleen Murphy plays off the boards. Does enter the zone, but has to give it up to Lee Rainers. Greg Shepard attempts to get it through the center line. Does. Trying to keep them from entering the zone. They haven't gained it yet. Modi resets, now gains the zone. Intended for Ethan Giangreco, gave it away to Ennis. Hooks back around the boards, goes to Shepard. He'll tap back to Ennis. He'll play up towards center to Riordan. Got poked. They still have the attacking zone. They'll make one change as the Hawks look to get out of there. And now they do cross the zone. Does get to Riordan, but got blocked by Gino as they'll reach Parlanti. Tie up goes to the Empire. Gino has been out there for a long shift. They do cross the line as the Hawks reset. Parlanti drops back to Giangreco off the stick of Ryan Wright. They enter the Hawk zone. Brian Hooks settles it down now, centers up for Riordan. They'll play off the stick to Nato. Back to Riordan. Three of the most dangerous attackers on the forward line for the Hawks. They play back around the boards. Nato, left corner. Here's the call from Ennis. Goes to him. Ennis with a wrist shot. Down low, tipped and saved by Parlanti. A good job setting up the tip in the slot, but Parlanti read the play and got in position. Nato was shot blocked by Reich. Resets, tries again. Looks for another tip, and that just got the toe of Parlanti. David Lane goes around the boards now, centers up, looking for Riordan. Misses his stick. Back to Riordan. Shot is blocked by Reich. He'll attempt to clear, blocked by Lane. The Jocks will play upwards. Finds Mike Rich. Still can't get out. Now does. Now race between the Rainers and Hoffman, but easily won by Rainers. Ennis resets, did gain the zone, and now will play around the boards. As that took a weird bounce in front of the net, but there was no danger around as they will clear, and it will be an icing against the Empire.
Hey Mike, let me get like the first 30 40 seconds. All right.
Well, now the strategy of the Hawks is clear now as they've been setting up in front of the slot. And now a race between Hooks and Modi. Hooks the bigger guy as he'll stretch up, finds Young as he'll, well, that is Young racing down the floor. As he is pressured by Colleen Murphy, now gives it up back over to Ennis at the point. Tries a wrist shot, that's blocked by Ethan Giangreco. Now back to Gino. Tries to return up to Ethan, overstretched it as it's raced down. No ice as Young will play around the boards. Red's pass intended for Haller, hops his stick. Gino resets for the Empire, now up to Colleen Murphy. Backhand, goes across the crease. Rainers from his own corner for the Hawks. And lofts it, and they do get across the line. Jocks getting chased down by Riordan in the left corner. Now getting tied up, trying to get it away. Now gets up to Ethan. He does gain the zone, but the Hawks retain possession as they'll push it back over to Gino Giangreco for the Empire. I don't know if that was intended what he just did. It rolled off his stick, but they too still have possession. They cross the line. It hops the stick of Rainers. Modi is on pursuit on the right corner. He'll get it away to Ennis. He'll reset behind for Rayners. Getting pressured by Ethan. Now centers up. A dangerous pass as that was just away from Ryan Reich. Back to the Empire zone for Dr. Zell. Make a change. Around the boards looking for Ryan Reich. Tapped back by Tim Corrigan. Rayners lofts it up and misses everyone as he can't play it yet because there was a hand pass getting ready to be called, but it is now negated with a touch up by the Empire. As, wow, a collision along the boards, no call. As a shot and a save by Parlanti and covered up.
I got Sean, boys. If he takes like a whole shift, then y'all go. You know what I mean? If he takes a whole shift, stay with the same lines. Y'all go, I'll just sit.
And by the way, we just got our third official, Mitch Stevens, who's joined us, as that will be straight out of play as we approach 6 minutes remaining in the first. So far, the Big Hawks have been getting the quality shots. And a tie up on the draw, won by Chris Young. Turnaround shot, stick save by Parlanti down low. Hoffman crosses, intended for Reich. He wasn't ready for the pass. Young takes advantage, now centers up. Looking for a shot, save, Parlanti down low off the shot from Nato. Good job by Parlanti to get into position. Nato had a lot of room to work with. Nato tries again, tries to look for Corrigan, went off his foot, trying to draw a call, doesn't get one. Corrigan and Jocks gets away from everyone, now back over to Hoffman. Now across it is intercepted by Hooks. Big Hawks make a change, and he'll just push it down, buy some time. Marino will loft it up and finds Hoffman, or that's Ethan Giangreco rather. Tries again, tries to set her up off the stick, now back the other way. Riordan tries to get it around Marino, and now has to find Gino Giangreco along with him. Hoffman back in his own corner, then turned it over, shot just wide from David Lane. That was a bad turnover, but they got lucky. And now here's another turnover, this time against the Hawks as Reich has to take some time to set up a play. Shot save, Cowan tried to get a rebound chance, poked away again by Cowan. That was set up by Ryan Reich and Gino Giangreco. As Shepard for the Hawks, intercepted by Colleen Murphy. They reset, regain the zone. Right corner, Murphy trying to look for help, getting pestered by Rayners. Ethan Giangreco moves in. Still battling in the corner, looking for any kind of possession time. Shepard gets it away. Murphy can't get control. Does buy some time to reset. Sticked away. Shot in a stick save by Cowan. The Empire were looking for a high stick call, but that looked shoulder level to me. And falling shot from Jocks goes wide. Murphy getting covered by Riordan and Ennis. Wrist shot just a little wide of Cowan. As they attempt to clear out, but it hits the ceiling. This will come back to the Hawks zone. And what just happened there? I turned my head for a moment and an incident has occurred here. And there's a gathering in the circle. I turned my head for a moment and didn't see what happened. And they said that there was a punch.
3 guys, 3 refs. Nobody saw that. 15 are in the box. Assaulted after the punch.
And I do see that they're sending Ethan to the box for the Empire, and I would expect someone from the Hawks too.
Even up, right?
As the refs are going to gather here, as the clock has stopped at 3:20. Right now it's just Ethan. As for now it's Ethan Giangreco in the box, but I would expect that there's one for the Hawks too. But the refs are going to talk about this one. If there is, this might be more than 2.
Let it go. You need some water? Yeah. Where's yours at? White Aquafina.
We'll see what the ref's decision is as far as any additional penalties. Because I would not expect Ethan to be the only one in the box. And you can see Gino pleading his case to the to Mel Lewis, the official in yellow, and he's explaining everything what happened. So let's see what the word is. Oh, well, Mel is still talking to Pelka.
Can you explain? Is he getting one too? Yeah.
So I'll play the replay for you guys, but I didn't see it because I turned my head looking at the clock. But this has turned serious in game number 2. Just when you thought that the Evil Empire had put the drama behind them, something else flares up. I do see a member of the Hawks go into the penalty box, and it is Lee Rayners. The only question is how long. So we're about to get the word now.
Someone else from Black's got to go in. So you both got one in, and he gave you an extra. Yeah. So he gave you both for roughing, and then he said someone came in who thought it was you, came in on slash. So you're both in for roughing on a coincidental. He's calling slash is what I'm taking it as for the extra kick.
Okay, so the explanation is that
works. So
Ethan and Lee Rayners both get 2 for roughing, but Ethan Giangreco gets an additional penalty for a slash. So that's 2 penalties against him already. And Gino, again, coming back in to plead his case. But this would mean a power play for the Big Hawks.
So you guys have 2 in the box.
Alright, so I come out 2 or 3.
I'm going for that 9, I'll make it 6. Hey, you just better cover me, too.
By an inch. Well, anyway, you don't worry about it.
Why does it matter? Why do you need 2?
Hey, let it ride.
Oh, wait a second.
Tie up on the draw. Haller back over to Hooks. Thinks about it, looks for a tip, goes wide. Haller gets poke check from Jocks. Haller resets again. Now here's the call, intercepted by Modi. Attempted clear, fails, kept in by Ennis. Ennis, back to the left. Centers up, tip, save by Parlanti. Attempted clear is successful from Jocks. And Hooks did not know the pass was coming, and Reich is going to take advantage here. He'll take it to the left circle. A centering pass intercepted by Hooks, poked up to Chris Young. Poked and back over to Reich. Well, for a power play, it hasn't gone so well for the Big Hawks so far, as they will reset. Young up to over to Blake Haller. Could not cross the zone, poke back in. The Hawks having a hard time entering the offensive zone. Back over to Riordan, wide open. Backhand shot, save Parlanti, slots it over to the safety net. Lane, back over to Ennis, now back to Hooks. At the point, wide open, shot blocked by Reich. Passes away, over to Ennis. Tries a shot wide of the net. Tries another one that goes wide. As we are playing in 4-on-4, that is why that there was is a shot that is blocked. Cleared away and back over to Cowan and over to Brian Hooks. Intended that for David Lane. And getting tied up. Tries centering pass off the stick of Greg Parlanti with a minute 12 remaining in regulation, a minute 50 remaining on the Ethan penalty. Here's a shot blocker saved by Greg Parlanti tries to go through the center line, fails. All the men are still in the box. They have to wait till the next whistle to come out. Back to Hooks, now crosses, Riordan. With 52 seconds left, centers to Ennis, backhand, got blocked. Try to follow up, back to Hooks, shot high of the net.
Poke it out, poke it out, poke it out!
And attempted clear, hits the ceiling, and it will be Ware as 2 men come out of the box, but Ethan still in serving his penalty. It's going to stay in the neutral zone. Back it goes over to Corrigan, shot going wide. So now it turns into a power play for the Big Hawks. Back it goes over to Brian Hooks. Hooks with a shot going wide. Rebound chance, could not get it in. Young with a shot, that goes wide, and the time expires. Well, it's been a fiery first period. Still 39 seconds remaining on the Ethan penalty, but no score after 1. So the refs just came over and just try to clear up something. And they're saying it is actually full strength, but Ethan still has to serve his penalty. That's what was explained to us here. So apparently it was supposed to be full strength. So that's what the confusion was all about.
Well, I'm out after the whistle, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but Ethan is still in the box, but we are at full strength. He still has 39 seconds to serve his penalty. As the umpire going straight on the attack, but that goes to the ceiling, and where are they going to place this? They're going to bring this back to center. As it goes back to Gino Greco, and now will place up to Eric Hoffman. They gain the zone, but not for long as he lost his stick. Now gets in the way. Riordan goes right looking for David Lane. There is 10 seconds left on the penalty, but Ethan's going to have to wait till the next drop in order to get back onto... Well, Cowan is calling even, but it was already even. I don't think he got the message either. But it is Ryan Reich. They do gain the zone, but it turns into a partial 3-on-1. Lane centers and out of the reach as they go to the right corner. Back to the center, and a shot from Lane goes wide. And covered by Parlanti as Ethan finishes serving his penalty and is now eligible to come back to the floor, but he cannot take another penalty. Back it goes. Ennis with a shot going wide. He had a lot of net to the left, but just misses. May have been the screen that threw him off. Now here's Haller as a reset. Young back to Haller. Tries to go back to Young. Intercepted by Murphy. Gino attempts to clear. And up to Barron Modi. Turns it to a 2-on-1 along with Ethan Greco. Modi with a shot wide. Tries to go for a rebound. Can't get it. It's cut off by Jacob Ennis, and now we'll play up to Haller. Haller, here's a call, takes the shot himself, goes wide. Jocks, circles, and resets for the Empire, up to Barron Modi. Modi tried to go for Murphy, but she was out of position as the Empire reset. Murphy holds on as Ethan tags back up. Murphy turns around with a shot and a block by Hooks. Attempted clear. Gets to Chris Young. Shot saved by Parlanti. Rebound chance goes wide. Goes through center. Kicked back by Hooks, but it's offside. As Ennis can't touch it as, well, now it's back across the line, so he can touch it, but he has to wait until Riordan gets back on side. They said they crossed the zone early, but the ref said no, keep playing. Jocks plays off the boards looking for Ethan, and he'll just go off for a change. Ennis will circle around behind his net. as he'll stretch down looking for Shepard. It did it cross the line? Well, they do now. Goes to an open Corgan. Shot, save, rebound chance, score! Tim Corgan finds the far corner on the rebound, and the Big Hawks finally break through. Well, he knew that the whole bottom side was cut off, and that was the only option that he had. And now the Empire, I mean, they have been playing well. Like I said, every moment counts in game number 2 for them as they will stretch right. Looking for Hoffman, got entangled with hooks. Now plays right. Mike Rich looking, oh, he got slashed there and no call. Rich is down, slow to get up, but he is back on his feet. Shot saved by Perlanti off the shot from Lee Rainers. Back to Hoffman as that will be pushed back to the neutral zone. Wind up shot for NATO, blocked by Marino. At the line, no crosses. Jacob Ennis from the circle. Shot that is blocked. I don't think that reached Parlanti. And Marino tries to break through, did not cross the line, but they do go off for a change. And now we'll just try to dump it out, intercepted. And now back the other way. Young had a chance for a breakaway, but left it behind. Mike Ridge for the Empire. Got entangled up with Haller. Back the other way. Rayners centers. Looking for a shot, just a little wide. And somewhere under there. Looking for a shot, save from the ground, rebound, and it's out of there. And trying to beat the ice is Rich. He will get there. A big save from Parlanti on the ground. He just did not have time to get back up. As Shepard will just push it down the floor. If Hawks make a change. Murphy will backhand it off the body of Chris Young. Hooks gets cut off by Sean Cassidy. Tries center, but that's blocked by Gino. Marino will play out to Murphy, facing 2 defenders. Has an option. Decides to take the shot herself. Save Cowan. Modi trying to get something off as Cowan struggling to recover, but it doesn't matter as he'll get it on the ground. If Modi had just settled the ball down for a second longer, that would have been a 1-all game. And it gets tied up with Riordan as the Hawks will take a stretch pass over to NATO. Lost control for a moment, does settle it down. He'll take the shot himself. That's a save, and that hit the post. And Parlanti will cover. That was a close call. Tie up. Goes back, shot, save, rebound, and that's also blocked. Well, Parlanti at least trying to keep the Empire in the game as that is sent out of play. He's been making some big saves in the second period. Halfway through the second, back it goes to Ennis. Thinks about it, now tries to pass into the corner, looking for Riordan. Getting tied up with Murphy. Trying to get some help and moving in. It looks like Jocks, it is. Pops out, look out, here comes Ennis in the slot. Gets a poke check from Ethan, he'll carry left over to the circle. Shot is blocked by Murphy. Tries to get away, getting tied up. NATO with control. NATO with a shot, glove save! Greg Parlanti comes up big again. Back it goes to the Hawks. Rainers with a shot going high. Haller from the right circle, now crosses, looks for the shot, and that is blocked by Murphy. Left corner, Murphy giving him trouble, and now back behind the net is Gino Giangreco. Looking at Chris Young, now goes left to Jux. Ethan getting tied with Ennis, and that just gets enough time for Ennis to chase this one down. Empire will make a change. Now it goes through center. Chris Young in stick check by Gino Giangreco. Now tied up. Now crosses the blue line, but has to give it up to Ennis. All the boards for the Hawks as Haller will push it into the left corner. Gino Giangreco will tap up over to Steve Marino. Haller moving in over to Hoffman. Maybe a chance developing for the Empire. Now left over to Hoffman. He's all open. Shot, save, rebound. Stiller, score! Red Moody with a rebound. It's a tie game. Just throw it on net, causing a lot of chaos, and Modi comes through with it. Back it goes Marino as the Empire now have momentum to build off of. Well, you can thank Greg Perlanti for those saves in the back for at least making this a tie game. Rayners from the point. Shot is blocked by Ryan Reich. Behind the net. Looking for an opening. Now center's blocked by Reich. Back to the point. Rayners with control at the center point. Now we'll just open to the right corner. Corrigan tries to center off the stick, and Hoffman will take control. Bumping his Rayners and Rich. Reich will take control. Trying to shake off a double team. Now tries center for Hoffman. Batted high. Good hand-eye coordination as they attempt to clear. Corrigan through the neutral zone. Trying to get through, and a good stick check by Steve Marino. Centers to Reich. He'll just dump it into the right corner. And Empire will make one change on defense. Hooks will take a moment and we'll play it around over to Ennis. Riordan looking for a centering pass, got tied up for a moment, but it does go to Parlanti for the cover-up.
Let's go. Mike, you all right?
Tie up on the draw. Murphy wins it. Back to Jocks. Now goes left over to Mike Rich. Trying to build on that momentum. Shot from David Lane goes wide. No rebound available as Jocks cuts it off. Getting tied up. Centers. NATO try to look for someone. Instead it is Rich, and off the stick of Ennis. And we'll see where they place this one. And it looks like they're going to bring this back to the neutral zone. Back it goes to Steve Marino. All the boards looking for Rich. Gets around Ennis. They do cross the zone, and now back it goes to the Hawks. David Lane in front of his own bench. Shot pass saved by Parlanti. Colleen Murphy circles around back in her own corner. Modi gets a poke. Tries to beat Brian Hooks, trying to buy some time, does gain the zone. Modi trying to find a way out of the double team, has to give it up. And now here comes Nate the other way, but just slows up enough for the defense to get back on the back check as Marino sends it around. Nato getting tied up by Jocks. Tries to pass back, gets blocked, plays around. Young with Modi on pursuit. We'll play back to David Lane. From the right corner, covered by Colleen Murphy. Now goes back behind the net. Also covered on a near post by Marino. Lane having trouble finding a lane. Now finds one. Here's Riordan with a chance here. Centers up, intended that for Lee Rayners. Now here's Modi all the way, 2-on-2. Along with Ethan Giangreco, they gain the zone. Shot glove saved by Cowan. Riordan off the boards, and that one is stuck on the railing, and we'll have a face-off.
Good shot.
a minute remaining in the second period on a tying game. Like I said, the Empire have been keeping their games close throughout the series. Getting shoved off the ball is Reich, as Riordan will try to reset, and it will be an icing against the Hawks. The Hawks thought that it hit a stick, but the refs did not see any. Back it goes, and another clear attempt does get through. 23 seconds left into the second period. Giving chase is Blake Haller, but the Empire take control, and getting checked was Hoffman. I don't see a call anywhere. We continue. Shot saved by Parlanti. He thinks about it and will cover. And I don't think we're going to have enough time for a draw here, as we will go to the second intermission. With a score tied at 1, we get some scoring done in the second period as physical play picks up 1-1 after 2.
Like, you gotta go with those guys now.
Thanks, Dan.
Each play becomes magnified here, tied at 1. The final 14 minutes may be of the A season if the Big Hawks get their way. As we get back underway, third period, and it is dumped into the Hawk zone, giving chase is Hoffman, but Ennis will get it away over to Lee Rainers in the opposite corner. Shepard finds Ryan Reich, but got poked away. Riordan back the other way. Here's Corrigan, and he'll just push it over to the net and covered by Parlanti. Won by the Big Hawks. Ennis back to the point. Rainers with a wrist shot and off the stick of Parlanti. This one should stay inside the Empire zone. Tie-up goes to the Empire. Gino will backhand it up, looking for Rich. And Raiders with a shot blocked by Rich. And escaping is Hoffman along the boards. Has an opening, takes a stick and did not get the shot off. Centers up, can't find anyone. Back the other way, NATO with a shot blocked by Gino and into the ceiling. And the face-off is going to stay in the Empire zone. Won by the Hawks. Hooks with a shot, tried to go through the screen and it goes off the body. Shot from Lee, shot and a save! Big reaction from Parlanti. Off the rebound chance, and here's Modi the other way. 2-on-2. Holds up on it, now tries to cross over. Finds Murphy, now goes left to Jacques. Shot, goes high, rebound, score! Baron Murray does it again! Batted in 2-1, Empire! That was a great breakout by the Empire. Had to take him a moment to set up the play, but it goes on the back of the net. Modi with a great hand-eye coordination, and that gives him his second of the game. Modi is going to be remembering that for a while now, going for the hat trick. And that's blocked by Brian Hooks, left corner, now centers up, off a stick, now back to Jocks. Tries a shot, goes wide. Modi, off over to the right corner, up to Murphy. Trying to get away from Chris Young. Trying to create some room, and she had a great move in that one, and a great save by Cowan. You see why Colleen Murphy has excelled so much. And back it goes to the Empire. Gino with a shot blocked by Riordan. Stays in play. Rayners getting tied up with Reich, but he does hold on for control for the Hawks. Well, play back behind his net. Sweep check from Mike Rich. Tries to get to Hoffman. Trying to look for an opening. Now drops back to Reich. Shot save by Cowan. Now Riordan will play around the boards. As Hooks just trying to get out of there. Now it's back over to, whoa! Good move there, and now a chance for the Hawks to tie the game. Left circle, centers up, blocked by Jacques. Centers up, shot, another attempt, both of them blocked. Back over to Rayners at the point. Wrist shot, that's blocked. Swatted away, and still in the zone, that is Ennis. Haller centers up, shot blocked by Jacques. He's having a hard time getting up. It's stuck underneath his leg, but it does pop out. Ennis across, blocked by Gino. Mike Rich the other way. Now tries center up, misses Hoffman, goes over to the right corner. Riordan will reset. Empire will make a change as the Hawks will just dump it down, no ice. Giving directions, and turnover here, behind the net, poked away by Parlanti. Back around the net, as it rolls by everybody. Murphy along with Modi. Murphy holds up on it, poke check from Ennis. Left corner. Getting tied up as Ennis lost his stick for a moment. Shepard up over to Lee Rayners behind the net. As they will reorganize and will play off the boards looking for Ennis, misses him. Marino trying to shove off Ennis as Marino will backtrack, avoids Tim Corrigan, but it hits the ceiling and a face-off will come back to the Empire zone.
Yeah, take it from me for sure. And that's you, Freddie.
You're right, Seth.
You take it. You take it. Good run. Yeah, we're going to need to get England. We're putting like 3 people on the
Tie up on the draw, still looking for a winner. Back to the Hawks. Hooks with a shot and a blocker saved by Parlanti. Attempt to clear by the Empire fails. Swatted back in. Still looking for control as NATO gets it away and a shot saved. Rebound. That's also saved by Parlanti. Both shots coming from Lane. Pass is blocked by Reich. He'll stretch it up and a breakaway for Cassidy. Shot, score! A perfect breakout pass and Sean Cassidy with the breakaway goal. This is exactly what the Empire have been looking for all game. And now, a timeout is being called. The clock stopped at 7:22, but the Empire has the momentum their way. This was what the Empire has been looking for all season. It's these kinds of plays that can turn the tide for you. And now they just need to hold the line to protect that 2-goal lead here in the halfway point of the third period. Remember, the Empire just looking to force game 3. As for the Big Hawks, right now they're using their timeout to break up that momentum they're building. Well, if they're going to try to win the cup now, they got to draw something up and quick. Behind you, buddy. Back it goes to Gino, long bomb and a stick save. Cowan did not make that look easy. As the Hawks trying to reorganize. Weak pass over to Hoffman. Jogs from the point, wrist shot, save Cowan. Hoffman just trying to kill some time as he'll push it over to the right corner. Rainers will launch it up, and that's just going to kill more time as the ball hits the ceiling. It will stay in the Hawk zone. Tie up, it will go over to the Hawks. As they will escape harm. Riordan trying to look for a breakout pass, blocked by Jacques. Backhand blocked by Riordan. Gino will play off the boards, just avoids our official Mel Lewis. Stretch pass over to Riordan. Right over to Haller. Shot from the point, save Parlanti, and he covers.
Keep playing. Easy.
Won by the Empire as Modi will just clear down the floor. Rainers will take over. He'll stretch up. Finds Haller. Now centers to Riordan. Trying to break through the defense. He's taken down. No call. Backhanded by Murphy, attempt to clear, fails. Back on the railing, stays in play. Murphy will play around the boards looking for Marino. They move in on the left corner. Getting tied up there, just trying to kill time as that ball hit Riordan in the face. Shaken up as Riordan trying to regather himself. And here he is. With a shot, and that one caught post. That got tipped, and now a 2-on-0. It's Modi for the trick. Lost his footing. Shot, save, Cowan. And Murphy will go back and reset. If Modi had not slipped at that moment, that could have been a hat trick. As Cowan plays off the boards. Shepard getting tied up with Murphy. He'll get it away to Riordan. A backtrack. And look out, here comes Ethan as Riordan has to get away from danger and now play around to Corrigan. 4:30 remaining in regulation as that is lofted to Parlanti, who will hold on. So the clock has been stopped at 4:10 while Parlanti adjusts his gear. Tie up on a draw, back to Hooks. Shot is blocked. Hoffman up to Rich at the neutral zone and will get it away. 4 minutes left in regulation in game 2. Rich with the block, centers to Hoffman, wide open shot, blocker safe. Is that one is behind the net. That was close to going in. Back over to Gino Giangreco looking at a double team, gets it away. Reich, he gets the double team. Now we'll get it away. Ennis will play around off the foot of the official. Shepard, stretch pass, intercepted by Jacques. He'll try a shot, glove save, Cowan, and he will hold on with the clock still running at 3:20. Won by the Empire. Jacques with a shot just a little high. Rebound not available. Down the floor and putting on speed is Young. Shot save! Parlanti diving out to make the stop. Back to NATO. Less than 3 remaining. Stop clock in effect. Back to David Lane from the corner. Centers up. Tied up by Hoffman. Back it goes to Lane. From the boards. Tries to look for a tip. None available. For now, Cowan is in the net. But we will keep an eye on him. Nato tries a shot. That is blocked by Jacques Hill. Clear, but glove down by Nato. He'll try again. That's also blocked. Young from the board. Shot is blocked. A lot of traffic. None of them getting to Parlanti. As they attempt to clear. Hops a stick of hooks. And he'll leave it for Holler. And there's a whistle. But the clock stopped at 2:16.
Offside.
They said it was an offside. But Cowan is now on the bench and it's 6-on-5. Back it goes. Looking for Holler on the right. A shot save by Parlanti with 2:09 remaining.
Hey, we gotta get back there. Yeah, you guys gotta get back, Mr. Black. You go. Wait, come this side. Wait, come this side.
Tie up on the draw as that is poked away towards the center line. Rainers keeps it in. Holler thinks about it. Now crosses to an open net and Hooks missed it wide. Holler will try again. From the circle, shot pad saved by Parlanti. They'll try again and covered up by Parlanti with 1:46 remaining.
Ethan. Yeah. Stay there. Good.
Like, you want Barry or you want me to go?
You can get it.
Barry,
You want me? It's up to you.
I'm ready.
All right, if you're fresh, go. I'm not fresh.
Tie up, goes over to the Hawks. Shot is blocked. Reich will circle back around. Trying to avoid Brian Hooks. Hooks usually on the defense, now playing forward. As Murphy gets it away, had to take a hit, and she had just shoved. Try to see if that was Rainers, but
Where's icing?
I heard the whistle, but I assume because they're going back down the floor, it's an icing. But the clock stopped at 1:24. Tie up on the draw. One by the Empire is clear down. No Weiss here as Ennis will take control. As the Big Hawks now trying to push the pace. Young goes left to Nato. Now centers up. Reich will play off the boards. It will kill more time. A minute remaining in the third period. Poked away. Murphy trying to go for the empty netter. It was blocked by Ennis. Left corner, Marino tries to clear out. That's blocked. Shot is blocked by Reich, and another block by Reich. And that will go out of play with 45 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Eric, are you ready? Yeah. Call lead. Eric, go.
And they're going to place this back in the neutral zone. And the Big Hawks making one change, exchanging Ennis for Holler. One by the Hawks, long distance shot off the boards. Attempted clear, goes into the corner. Young looking for a pass, goes off a stick and back behind the net. Corrigan digging in. Left corner. Looking for an opening and now it goes back over to Young. Poke check from Gino. He'll attempt the empty netter, but it will be an icing against the Empire. Yeah, someone was trying to convince the officials it went off a stick, but no one's going to buy that.
Chris out.
Won by the Empire as the Big Hawks were making a last-second change. Lane and Hoffman. As that clock will wind down for one last chance. We will see you in Game 3. The Empire pulled through and will force a Game 3. They did exactly what they needed to do, and now they are one step away, and they will play one more game to decide the A Division champion. We'll be back with a wrap up. Well, this was a great matchup. Evil Empire take away the advantage of the Big Hawks and force a Game 3. And most of that goes to Barrett Modi, who has worked his way from C Division and quickly up to A Division, comes out with 2 goals this time around, and maybe more in Game 3, which will be coming up in just a little bit. But for now, Game 3 coming up, next game wins it, and it is a crucial one. So this will be the one to end the decade, and I expect that it will be one of the better ones, I hope. So until then, this is Danny Wilson. We'll see you next time around. If you enjoyed this game, be sure to check out the other games here on our YouTube channel at Raleigh Street Hockey. Also be sure to check out our sponsors at allblackhockeysticks.com. You can get an all black stick for just under $100. Not a bad deal. Also be sure to check out our other sponsor, Hagen Hockey, which has some great hockey equipment for you. In order to get free shipping, just use the promo code Raleigh Street Hockey.